We're going to go to Craig's question next.
Craig.
It says, I'm 24 and currently saving 25%, but only can because I'm still on my parents' health insurance. Mm-hmm. How do I best utilize the time before I'm kicked off and prepare for less savings once I'm paying for this expense?
All right.
I like the mindset. Like, he's like, all right, I got a couple more years. I'm going to maximize.
Let me ask you a question, because we've gotten some hate on, like we got asked a similar question a few weeks ago. And we've gotten some hate on it. Like the answer we gave, I'm not going to give it away because I want to hear your like unadulterated answer here.
I should know, but I can't think of what the question was. So this is good.
We got some like hate around our view and our thought on this, how you should approach this, how you should think about this. So Craig is 24. As you, someone who's in a season ahead of Craig, right? And he says, hey, I'm able to save, but it's because I'm still on my parents' health insurance. It's because my parents are still, I'm going to use the air quotes, helping me out. Question one for you. Is that okay? Like, is that okay? Or would say, Craig, hey, it's time for you to fly the nest. It's time for you to get out. Go start doing it on your own. As someone who is just a little bit past that stage, what would you say to Craig? And then I'll fill in the financial piece of it.
I think it's totally okay.
It's totally okay, right?
It's like, you know, assuming your parents are okay with it. And clearly they are, because you're 24 and still doing this arrangement.
Yep.
So as long as everybody's cool with it, why not? Let's maximize. Let's go. Keep saving 25% while you can.
Now, I was someone who early on in my career, I had this like desperate need to be independent, right? Like I didn't have like a lot of, you know, my family background, my story is a bit of a unique one. And so I wanted to get out, get independent, be able to prove to myself that I could like stand on my own 2 feet. That was my story. If someone's parents are in a position to where, hey, you know what? I'm going to cover your cell phone bill. Hey, you know what? I'm going to let you stay on my health insurance. Hey, how about this one? Hey, I'm going to pay for your college. Should you not take, I mean, like, would you ever advise an 18-year-old, hey, mom and dad, I know that you said you want to pay for my college, but I don't want your help.
Forget it.
I'm going to go out and get student loans so that I can do it on my own. No, you would never say that. I think this is the exact same way. I think if you are someone in a position where you can stay on your parents' health insurance, or maybe you're still on the cell phone, those are wonderful benefits for you to take advantage of. Now, this sounds counterintuitive because, you know, one of our favorite books is The Millionaire Next Door. It's on the thing behind me. And it says that one of the traits of millionaires is that they did not receive economic outpatient care from their parents. Their parents did not subsidize their lifestyle, and they raise children that turn into adults that do not ask for economic outpatient care. I want to be very clear. This is not economic outpatient care if you don't let it be.
Yeah, and let me say too, to Craig's credit, I mean, he's 24 and he's saving 25% of his salary. Like, clearly he's not like relying on this. It's like this really nice thing that his parents are able to do for him. And he's taking, like, once he is paying for his own health insurance, he's still going to be a financial mutant. He's still going to be investing. It's not like you can't get ahead because this didn't happen. So yeah, it's like, what's the definition of economic outpatient care?
That's the rub.
Yeah.
What you just said was so beautiful, because here's what Craig is doing, or here's what Craig you ought to do, or what you ought to think about. If I know that my health insurance would cost me $150 a month to go get this employer provided health insurance, but I'm able to stay with my parents, I'm able to save that $150, and my parents aren't asking me to pay them, right? Because that's one thing. You know, some parents might say, hey, you fork it over, Craig. Here's what you do. You allow that to turn into additional savings. You allow that to turn into soldiers going into your army of dollar bills. It does not add to your bar tab. It does not cause you to say, okay, I can do 23.8 on a car purchase, but it's going to be 8 plus $150. That's not the way that it works. You actually use it to your benefit. You use it to be the asset that it is that allows you to begin making better financial decisions. So like, is it okay that you're there? Absolutely. Is it okay that you're taking advantage of the opportunity that is presented to you? I totally think so. And I totally think it can be, so long as you don't lose sight of this is a unique opportunity that's presented itself. But I do know at 26 it's going to change. And so what needs to happen is at 26 and all of a sudden you got to start paying for your own health care. You're like, what do I do now? My lifestyle has grown to the point where I can't afford it. At a 25% savings rate, that's not the case. I don't think that's going to be the place that you fall
Well,
into.
and depending on, what happens in the next couple years, you may still be able to save 25% and do health insurance.
Yep.
But if you can't, okay, maybe you're saving 20 for a time. Oh no, like that's still great. Like I think, sometimes we like the hard and fast numbers and the rules are there for a reason, but it's not always a straight line, and he can still be successful.
Craig, you want something that I think would be helpful. And this is something we have a deliverable, moneyguy.com. You guys always talk about the website. You always point
it's because there's a lot of good free stuff there.
It's because we think about like good stuff.
Yeah.
We have this deliverable out on the website that says, what can 25% saving do for you?
Oh, yeah.
And this is what I want you to see, Craig. At 24, saving 25% is incredible. But it's also pretty awesome? Saving 20%. Mm-hmm. If for some reason you have to pay for your own, I keep saying cell phone because I have some siblings who like that their cell phone got subsidized for a while. That's why I keep saying that. Or your health insurance. Like if that kind of stuff causes your savings rate to have to come down, if you can still start saving early, it's amazing what those savings can do for you. So if you want to get some motivation or just have some relief that, hey, it's okay if I have to back down for a season, go check out that deliverable, moneyguy.com/resources. What can 25% do for you?
Yeah.